Yo, Chicago, if you ain't up on the morning riot.
I wanted to ask you this right off the bat, man. You got so much soul in your voice, so much soul
Thank
in
you,
your
sir.
music. Who did you grow up listening to? Who were some of your influences?
Oh man, I've obviously when I was like 7, 8 years old, it was Prince and Michael Jackson. They were the superstars, when I was just a baby. And
now
then,
hold on, Robin. I got to tell you now. I thought I was Prince when I was growing up. So you mean it was somebody else who was like thought they was Prince too?
No, because they got me into the music game just from their amazing talent, and then I got into Stevie Wonder and gospel music and Take Six and things like that. So I was a young kid learning Take Six and commission songs when I was like 12, 13 years old. Yeah.
And I mean, like when you were 12 years old, everybody else outside playing football, playing baseball, maybe doing video
I was doing that too.
You teaching yourself how to play piano at 12.
Yes, because I was very lonely. My mama didn't love me. My mama didn't love me, mama. Spend some time with me, mama.
Man, play that piano.
You know what I mean? So, because my parents were both in showbiz, they were gone almost all the time, and so I was alone in the house, and I think that the piano was my outlet to creativity. You know what I mean?
I was a big fan of your father's, man. How is
Growing
Pops
Pains,
doing?
one of my
Pops is the
favorite
coolest.
sitcoms.
Hello, it's good to be here, WGCI.
Funny.
I was golfing with Michael Jordan yesterday. Charles Barkley was there. It was pretty cool.
Robert, not only do you have a new CD out, you have a
Yes.
new little baby.
I do.
Growing up, though.
But little baby means nothing. The CD is everything. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes,
No,
because
my
without
baby-
the CD, the baby
The
don't
baby
eat.
can't breathe.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. No, my baby is everything to me. My family is everything. My wife is everything to me.
I
I'm the
love
luckiest.
Paula
Yeah,
Patton.
Paula
I love
Patton
her.
and my beautiful baby. Shout out to Paula Patton, Mission Impossible,
That's
coming out the end.
right.
Support
Yes.
the black woman.
Yes.
Support the black woman.
As a matter of fact, I was out in L.A. I did the Jump in the Broom press
Yes.
junket out there.
Yes.
And I asked her this question about you. I was like, you probably were on the movie set, seeing that chemistry between her and Laz Alonso. You ever get like kind of jealous, like, hey, that kiss looks
I
a
don't
little
know.
too real right
no,
there,
I love
man.
Laz, but I no.
No
I
problem.
love you, Laz, but no.
You like she going on with me. at the
Yeah,
end of
it's
the night.
all good. You know what I mean? It was like Laz, good luck is all I'm gonna say.
How hard is it for you guys both being in the industry, you being a musician and a singer, and she's being an actress? How hard is that to maintain your family?
I think really it takes true like communication because she's got her long days and she's trying. I respect how hard it is for a woman to have to juggle the baby and the husband and the career.
Oh man, you about to make friends with every female.
No,
in
it's
Chicago
real
right
though.
now.
I mean, it is not. It's because a woman, like a man, could very easily just have a baby and show up and be a daddy once in a while. But the woman is, the pressure of society is on the woman to raise the baby, to be a good mother, to take care of the baby. So even if I'm trying to take care, she's like, you don't understand, Robin. They're all watching me. Like they all want. If women are going, but she's not a good mom or something. So my wife works extra hard to do everything correctly, and then I have such compassion for that experience that I ended up, really learning what it's like to be a real man and a real husband during that period.
So
You
some
know what I
days she
mean?
come home from a long day.
She's exhausted.
School.
She need to have her
Dinner
foot
and a love
rubs.
song ready
I
right
got
there.
to rub the foot.
Were you singing too while
Make
you
a
were
sandwich.
rubbing the
Hey,
foot?
Robin.
Absolutely.
Fellas, hey, let me
Foots
tell
need to
y'all
be
something.
rubbed.
Fellas don't realize the power of a good foot rub. But you tell
Man,
them,
I'm
bro,
telling you,
can break a
especially
woman
with a
down.
black woman, you could just black women they love a good foot rub now. Don't even twist it
Because
up.
usually black women got that curled up pinky toe, and
You know
if you
what?
get that
You will
thing
not.
all the way
You
uncurled,
will not
you got a
put
mate
that
for
on
life
us.
if you uncurl that pinky toe.
It's
I'm telling you.
pedicure time. It's pedicure time. I'm about to cure that petty. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's a song, man. I want to see if you know this song. I think it's on your Evolution album. I don't know what number it is, but it's a song about like a female. She's running away from home. She on a plane with a teddy
Lonely
bear.
World.
Man, I'm gonna tell
Lonely
you, I'm gonna
World.
make an admission to all of
Yeah.
my listeners. I'm sitting in this car, grown ass man,
Uh-oh.
thugged out, crying. I ain't lying.
Thugs is
Look,
crying.
With the
I don't even
hump
want to
in
pull
your
in the
shoulders.
driveway. I'm gonna go around the
Listen.
block one more damn time, man.
Listen, Pimps is dropping tears in their pimp cup right now. You see, I got to grab a pimp cup and drop a tear in it right now for this one.
Where do you find inspiration to do songs like that? Because that song was really,
I was
really
actually
touching,
on the
man.
plane to San Francisco, and I saw this young girl, and
Wow.
and she looked all alone, and she looked like, you know, she was trying to start a new life or find herself in the world. And I realized how many people there are, like, that we all in different ways are trying. And then I wrote it about a girl and a boy and then my mom.
Right,
Who,
yes,
and the
yeah,
third
yeah.
verse is about my mom, where I was like, you know, even if you're a grandma and you sitting there and you don't live your life through your children's eyes.
Right.
You know, you always got to continue to live your own life and fly and use your own wings and try to experience life to its fullest. You
That's
know what
right
I mean?
there when I start
It's a bunch of
crying.
BS is what it is. Just buy the record. I'm lying.
Hey, if you was looking at Kenya Simone right now and just had to burst out in the song, what would it be?
Oh, sexy.
Oh,
Sweet little sexy girl.
I love it.
Oh, sexy. It's Valaria turned into oh, sexy.
Hey, I wanted to
little
ask you
sexy
about,
girl.
acting. Did you ever have any
Thank you.
desire, or maybe with, you know, your wife Paula being an actress? Did you ever have a desire to jump in front of that camera and maybe do a movie with her?
I
or
don't
something?
really. No, not with her. I wouldn't embarrass her whole career. That's like, you know. But you know, what's actually funny is that she had asked me for years. She was like, "Baby, you think I could just do a little song just in the studio?" And I was like, "We're not starting that.
Like,
right? We're
we're
not
not
starting that,
doing
right?"
the concert.
So then one day, I go to her, I go, "Hey, I'm working on this song upstairs with this guy, and if you could just like put down this chorus for me, you don't even have to be a good singer, just like sing." It ended up being Usher's Confessions album. Was the first time I ever let her sing.
Wow.
She's on one of the biggest R&B albums of the last 10 years.
That is
So,
awesome.
yeah, so she was on Can You Handle It? She's the one going, "I can handle it. I can go there, baby, with you." So, yeah, so I put her down. So her first record she ever got to do was Usher's
So you've done stuff
Grammy-winning
with Usher,
album.
Lil Wayne, Mary J. Blige.
Color
Lil
Me
Wayne.
Bad. Who's the best artist you ever worked with? and
Color
why?
Me Bad.
He wrote "Sex You Up."
I didn't write that one. I was 14 when that
Right,
came
if
out.
you had wrote "Sex You Up,"
I was
back then,
14.
boy.
What's the greatest artist? Obviously, I think we could all agree that I've ever gotten to write for would be Michael Jackson. Obviously, I mean he's he's the king of all things,
king.
the king of all things.
That's right.
But no, I've got to work with Mary J. Blige and Lil Wayne and
right.
and so many amazing artists. But really, I don't enjoy that anymore. You know, like that was good when I was coming up and I needed the money and all that good stuff. But like once you become an artist, you know, I feel like I have so much to say, like to sell my songs, and then I have to compromise the lyrics, and I have to compromise, and then I got to come up with some catchy phrase called "tip the bottle" or something like that. And I don't want to tip the bottle right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got my life and my wife and my child. I got so much to talk about. I'm just not interested in coming up with that new phrase or some little catchy hook.
You and Wayne,
I want
to
to talk from my heart right now.
You had the song "Shooter" before, which I thought was really hot, and you
Take
guys
that.
have a new song together. Explain like you and Lil Wayne working together. Is that a
The new
that's a good hook?
Lil Wayne and I used to work together wonderfully. Now I have to pay him.
Ah.
So this time I actually had to pay him a small mortgage to on a duplex just to get him to be on the record. But you know, I sent him the record, and I didn't want to have any collaborations or anybody else on the album this time. I really wanted to just put out an album with just me on it, like my first album. I wanted to start from scratch. So I sent him the record to do a remix, but he's so talented, and he made the record that much sexier. So we kept him on the
And that's
Pretty Little Heart.
I
Yeah, that's
love
Pretty
that
Little Heart.
one.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
So we kept him on that.
Yo, weekdays starting at 5 a.m. only on GCI.